Okay, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, thank you so much for joining in. I'm just going to talk Baltimore Orioles baseball. Um, Guys and girls, the Orioles pitching staff, Major League, the whole team, the whole entire team, from the National to the American League. They're 28th in Major League Baseball. They have an ERA of 5.36. The worst is the Colorado Rockies with a 5.38 ERA. Here's the most impressive stuff. The Orioles have allowed 51 homers. That's pitching. That most in the major leagues. Second to them, which not far behind, are the Los Angeles Angels at 50. Now you tell me if the pitching staff don't have issues. Now, if you want to condense it and put it to the American League, they're actually number 14th and still at the rock bottom. Yes, I understand this team has 14 players in the disabled list or IR, whatever you want to call it, IL, they call it, injury reserve list. Listen, between general managers, Elias, and also Brandon Hype, the manager, guys and girls, they're going to have to do something. This doesn't look good for the Orioles and not the Orioles fan base. You know, this is a team that's supposed to be winning, and I understand through the injuries. Kyle Stover, the guy they traded to the Marlins, what a year he's having. It is amazing the year that he's having. Now, looking at the other side, at the hitting, okay, this is something that I put a statistic today. And really, 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 it's amazing what I'm about to tell you. They're hitting. And this is all American League, and then I'll do the entire Major League Baseball. The Orioles are number 14 in batting. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Sorry, let me go back again. The Orioles are number 9th in batting. 14 what's in the American League in pitching. They're 9th in batting. Not bad at all. They had hit 42 homers this year, drove 121 runs, 121 RBI, sorry. Let me give you the right statistics. They have stolen 18 bases. They've been caught 6 times. But look at the average of the team. 227 batting average. That's 9th in the AL. In the in the whole league. In the American League, there's 6. Okay, 6. So that's not going to cut it, guys. Unfortunately, that's not going to cut it. The team is hurting. Man, I was looking at their players' injury player list. I was gonna make a video of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and go right through their injury list, and I'm gonna tell you it's not good at all. And I'll give you a heads up in a few minutes. Like I said, they're working on my Wi-Fi here at home. Hopefully, I could get we could get that fixed because really it's really annoying. Uh, I'm looking at the injury list here. When I saw that, guys, I said, "Oh my gosh!" I mean, no wonder the team is struggling. But of course, you got 14 players out there. That's not good at all. So let me go to injuries. I mean, it's just like they're piling up and piling up and piling up and piling up. You had O'Neill, Rodriguez, um, Westbrook, Sanchez also went to the disabled list. They called up Kobe Mayo to cover up uh, Ramon Urias. I mean, guys, the list is on and on and on. It's like I said, it's don't know if it's a temperature thing, too much practice, not enough rest, playing every day. I mean, and there's injuries like it's not major injury except the pitchers with soreness in the arms and in the elbows and all that. Yeah, that because pitchers, I mean, they intend to throw hard, 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. But an infielder, uh, don't know, man. Don't know. I mean, as an Oriole fan, I'm disappointed. I'm hoping they could turn it around. We're in May. They already started May 1 and 2. Actually, 1 and 1 because one of the days fall in the end of April. They had a bad April already, so let's call it a 1 and 1 in May. Now they're facing teams under 500. They got the Twins next. Uh, they're gonna have to do something. And by the way, they are probably the fourth or fifth team with over 20 losses. Well, the Orioles are 20. And I was looking at the standing, and I'm like, "What in the world, guys? This is now." I didn't do a complete thing tonight because I was going to actually have all the stats, all that for you. But right now, the Orioles are 13-20. The White Sox are 10-24. The Angels are 13-20. The Marlins are 13-20. Pittsburgh is 12-23. Colorado, worst record in baseball, 6-28. I mean, our Orioles are in that category, which they shouldn't be there, but they are, guys. So they got to turn it around. They play Minnesota. They got 3 games against Minnesota. The pitching, they got to go through, man. What I noticed about the pitchers lately of the Orioles, too many pitches per inning, 20, 25 counts per inning. That's not going to cut it, guys. That gives you a 4 inning stand. I mean, if you're behind and you got 4 innings, you throw 86 pitches, that's a problem. I understand that, baseball is kind of hard to deal with, especially this type of season because of the weather, too. Remember, you got cold, hot, and I was getting hotter, summertime and baseball, and then it gets colder at the end of the year. But man, the injuries are piling up for this team, and it's concerning. It is concerning for all Oriole fans. I love the Orioles. I'm not taking it down. I'm not actually putting them in a spot that you guys think I'm putting them. But listen, let's be realistic. This is where you got players, which right now I think the Orioles farm club, it's not full of good players like they had a couple years ago. Let's look at Adley Rushman struggling. Even though he was picking it up a couple of days, he had a couple of hits, base hits and doubles. Gardner Anderson came from an injury, came back to the lineup. He is struggling to hit home runs. One thing I said it from the beginning, the Orioles are struggling with runners in scoring position. I mean, they're struggling. They just can't get them across. Taking too many pitches early, swinging too many pitches also. They're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to figure something out. And this is what I said this weekend, that you have veteran players in that ball club. That hey man, talk to these rookies, talk to these young guys, and I know it's hard because it's you take it one day at a time. And listen, they go to batting practice. They got pitching sections. They got everything they do before the game. But right now, it's hurting the team. The team right now, it's in a major hole. Why? Because you continue to lose. You're falling back in the American League East. The good thing of the Orioles, that I can say good thing, and for all as fans, is that division is weak right now. The Yankees are weak. Tampa Bay got hot, took 2 out of 3 in New York. Boston, after getting hot, they lost like 4 games in a row. Then you had Toronto on top. They came down. So that division, maybe 90 games, 85 games, might win it this year. Who knows? But the Orioles cannot continue. They need to get healthy. They need to get players back. And I know, you don't want to rush a player to come back, and then it could force another injury. And that's what we don't want. but they got to do something. They got to trade. They have to figure something out. Unfortunately, they got to trade in the farm system. They're going to have to trade in the farm system. I mean, Gary Sanchez, okay, you picked him up. Not a great hitter. He's a good defensive catcher. I don't need defensive catcher. I need a hitter in the ball club. Gibson, listen, Morton, these are veteran pitchers. I don't think they have it no more. I mean, you thought it's going to be a spark to come into the, and I said, listen, Dean Kramer pitched heck of a game last week on the weekend. I mean, went 7 strong innings, pitched pretty good. And I think he could have gone 8 innings. But then, Cano, I mean, what happened to Soto? It's not the pitching staff that we're used to. Silon Perez, another one. I mean, I could continue, man. It's bad right now for the Orioles. It's bad. I mean, you can't hold a lead, and if you're tied, you can't hold it. You give up 2 homers. I mean, they lead the league in 51 in pitching, 51 home runs allowed. This is something that worried me. I mean, they're 4-6 in the last 10 games. They now lost 2 in a row. The Orioles have. I mean, run score 129, runs allowed 184, a difference of a minus 55. 8-9 at home, under 500. 5-11 on the road, under 500. That's not good. Not good for the team. So, but I'm praying that this team could, eventually wake up, do something about it. Right now it doesn't look good for them. All around, it doesn't look good for them. It doesn't. And I know it's early. It's 162 games. They're barely played 33 games. So you got 120 something to go. I mean, it doesn't matter, guys. You want to start strong. April, I know sometimes it's not good for the Orioles most of the time when the season starts. But now we're in May. Then when June and July comes, this is when we're going to start talking, hey, man, they're going to have to make some trades, release players, because they're going to be out of it if they continue this way. But anyhow, I want to thank you so much, those that have subscribed to the channel, those that have given the like buttons and the thumbs up. Listen, guys, in the comment section, leave your comment. What do you think about the Orioles? I mean, I know we have Oriole fans out there. I know maybe you guys are not panicking. Maybe you guys, I'm not panicking either. I'm just saying that I have a concern with the team. And the GM, Elias, got to do something. Because you know what? He brought a dynasty to Houston. But look what happened after that. Houston went down. So we had a good couple of years. I mean, we're a losing season. Okay, I see the difference. I see the farm club. I see the players that we got. But nothing to show for. So, but anyhow, once again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you guys have a blessed day. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so back to the drawing board and see what happens. You guys have a blessed one.